To explain it from my point of view, yeah, Loretta's is gnarly, especially for the West Coast kids. And I think it's such a big race for everybody in this industry because of the fact that it's been going on for so long, but also you get everybody in the country. You get everyone from the East Coast, the South, the Midwest. Everybody comes into one track to be the champion.
First year I came to Loretta's was 2014. Was it 10 years ago? I was 8. I think I was 8. Yeah, something like that.
So where everyone comes to be that guy, like the next guy. You only race it once a year. You come here for 6 days, and you just have to put your heart out on the track.
It is just a different breed of racing than a lot of people are accustomed to. It's tight, it's fast, it's big jumps, it's got deep beach sand, it's pretty intense.
There's a lot of pressure, especially for kids, my age. When it's my last Loretta's, this is the last push until I'm a professional, and it's where we all get to show everyone everything, and everyone is there to watch it.
So we wake up at 6:15, get to the track around 7:45.
And then, yeah, we usually ride from about 8 to 1, 8 to 2 in the afternoon.
Wash the bikes and get everything prepped for the next day, and then...
And we go back to sleep, and we just do it all over again for a month straight.
Training with all the teammates and everything is awesome. It's competitive. We're all battling every moto. We're all neck to neck. Yeah, it's fun. It's hot. Definitely different than California, so I enjoy being out here.
The biggest advantage that game has going into Loretta's is it's a Loretta Lynn's replica track. It's the exact same layout with the exact same jumps. Its sole purpose of that month is to get every rider there ready to go race Loretta Lynn's at their top level.
Training would probably be the challenge of the track, trying to have multiple good days in a row instead of just falling apart on one of the days and not getting it. But the track's really technical, so it's like a puzzle, trying to figure it out all the time. But the part I didn't like the most was the boys getting mad at me for not jumping some of the jumps. And then it took me a day or two to jump, and then they're yeah, they got mad at me.
I ain't caught no fish, man.
Cycling and motocross are extremely similar. In cycling, one of the biggest limiters is the mind, right? And moto is very similar in that sense, where it really enables it to come down to the two individuals' mindsets to say, you know, I'm not willing to give an inch, I'm not willing to back down. And so that's super important.
I love the road bike, and I think the biggest thing that I get from the road bike is building my different effort levels. Being able to translate those zones onto the dirt bike has been really big for me.
I hear it's good for like, what is it, the VO2 capacity max? I don't know what that one, to be honest. I just do it because everyone else is doing it.
I feel really good coming into Loretta's this year. I feel calm, excited, all those things, eager. Just trying to really enjoy the moment because it's going to be my last year, so really enjoy it, but also put the hammer down and win this freaking thing. Looks pretty good. Tanner did a good job. Yeah.
Overall, as a whole team, I think the boys really, and girls, did a great job overcoming a lot of their own personal adversities. You know, some had lacked the confidence to really let their skills show on the track, especially at a big stage like Loretta Lynn's. You know, the training really changed this year as well. You know, we had Tom Danielson come in, and the fitness side stepped up a lot this year for everybody, and I think you saw it.
You haven't even seen it yet.
Dude, I see one little sliver of it. I just get to go racing. Like, recently I've just really enjoyed racing and the strategy of it and all the situations I get put in. I'm just excited to see what happens in 6 20-minute motos at Loretta's. There's just so much that can happen, and there's so many situations that can be put in, and there's so many things I get to do as a racer.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of pressure coming into Loretta's just with everybody, but especially with me having it be the last year. Definitely got to make a point this year. I want to get a title. I haven't gotten a title at Loretta's, which is a bit frustrating, but I'm putting some pressure on myself because I want to do good, and I think it'll be fun.
I try to alleviate as much pressure off of them as I can so that they could just go out and focus on just riding, not even just racing, because I feel like at this level as amateurs, if they get too in their head about focusing on racing, they overthink.
Everybody wants to win about the same amount, and they're willing to put their bodies on the line and do everything it takes to win. Going back through what I visualized and just having such an open mind and calm, relaxed state in those first few laps is the most important.
Finishing a 20-minute moto is pretty gnarly, and then after you feel good that you accomplished it if you had a good moto, but it's just grueling.
After you put your bike on the stand and you go under the tent, you just want as much water on you as possible, and just right after the moto, it's the worst feeling you probably could imagine. You just feel like death almost.
When you care so much and put so much time into rider development, which is a big thing that we do, is you start to build a relationship with them, so you do get that excitement back, and you know, the joy of seeing them up on the podium, and you know, or the bummer about being in second, because that's probably the hardest position to be.
Definitely want more next year if we go back, but yeah, losing sucks.
From where I started in 2016, qualifying in one class at Loretta's and getting 32nd, to battling for wins. I'm getting better every single day, so I'm really happy with what I did in my amateur career, and I'm even more excited to see what I will do in my pro career.
I think I'm content with it, just because I knew I gave it my all, and everything in between from start to finish was like 100%. So I'm ready for the next chapter, and I think that I accomplished maybe not everything I wanted to in amateurs, but I accomplished a lot in amateurs, and I'm ready for pros.
Their last motos were, they fought hard. They didn't give up one bit, and they tried. And pretty excited to see how they take everything that they've learned over the last 2 years here with our team, and put it into an outdoor round and be on the big stage. See how they can handle it. I think we might be surprised.